Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of 360 Chat Podcast. My name is Eve and today I'm joined with a new guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Amara.
Today we're speaking about entrepreneurship and faith and friendship. We're going to merge all of them
together
into one to create this episode. And as always, well not as always, it's kind of a new segment for this season. But we're going to be doing a blind ranking later.
Guys, I've been scared to do this blind ranking because you just don't know what to expect.
I think it's going to be good. Let's get into this episode. So, Amara,
Okay.
what do you do?
I am the owner of AKB Studios.
Period.
Long and short, Effie's one and only lash tech until like next month when she cheats on me. But it's cool.
Do you know what? Actually, no.
Right.
Let's get into this here.
Cool.
I go like she's the only one I go to. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Since,
For now.
When did I start coming to you? Do you know what? In fact.
Oh yes!
Wait, you can actually say because I know what you're gonna say. Go on. Go on.
We made it out the ghetto.
No, go on.
Effie was literally one of my first, even before I became qualified, when I was doing clusters. Do you know what it means to do individual clusters? Before I even knew what lash extensions were. Effie used to, wait, did I lie you down on my couch?
On your couch, yeah.
I down on the couch and I was doing her individual clusters. I can't lie, they were lit.
They were lit.
They were good.
They were good.
Sorry, they were that girl for the time.
Good. They look good. That was at 2018, 2019.
Damn. That was at sixth form times.
Yeah, that was at sixth form times.
I'm the owner of AKB Studios. I specialise in custom lashes designed to last. So giving people a customised and tailored experience when it comes to lash extensions and beauty. Based in East London / Essex, and yeah, that's what I've been doing for the past 2 years, thank God.
It's been 2 years.
Yeah, since properly starting the business, because I've been qualified before, but then the first 2 years were a bit janky and then a bit touch and go, and then we properly started the business my second year of uni. Literally, thank God for my housemates. They were the one that kind of pushed me and encouraged me to start again.
Yeah, man. It's been a good journey to see.
It's been an interesting journey, Shasha.
First, we'll get into it. What inspired you to become the lash tech that you
Become a lash tech? Wow. What inspired me to become a lash tech? Hand on heart. God that sees me money. Guys, I'm in.
But do you know what it is? At least you're honest.
Money.
At least you're honest.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, cool. At the time, 2018, that's when we were really on. That's when Twitter was doing the whole hustle culture. Oh, you need to make money. You need 10 streams of income. I fed into that so badly, and it's not necessarily a bad thing to want to be able to have different streams of income. But I think it's at what cost that you do it. Because I was working Primark, and then I was also becoming qualified to be a lash tech at the time. So I was just like, oh yeah, let me start a second stream of income. So I'd finish my Primark shifts from like 9 to 1 or like 9 to 6, and then I'd have a client from like 7 till 10. So yeah, it was nice having money. I was 17 at the time, getting ready to go to uni. So yeah, but eventually that motivation for money soon died, which is why I kind of had to like reinvent the business and basically relearn how to run the business and take a different approach. So rather than taking like a money focused, money driven sort of approach, I fell in love with the process of a customized and tailored experience for each of my clients. Even if that means sometimes my clients want to come in and talk, sometimes they don't, sometimes they just want to come and sleep. Down to the sets that I offer, it's very tailored and a personalized experience for every person that walks in. So and I think the biggest shift with that was just deepening my faith with God and involving God and putting him at the center of my business.
That makes sense, to be honest. So what would you say it was like when starting up, I guess, when you were working the shifts and when you were coming and doing client, what was the hardest part about all of that?
Discipline.
Do you think in what sense?
Do you know the temptation to do hey babe? the temptation to do...
I did that like 2 weeks ago.
The temptation to do hey babe and to just come up with one crazy like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I've just been admitted into A. It's so easy to do.
Admitted into A&E is crazy.
It's wild. But the thing is, it's so easy to want to do it. Oh hey babe, sorry, you're gonna have to reschedule, whatever. Yeah, it's just the discipline to basically stick to your word. Because someone is expecting you to show up, so you have to show up. especially because you're the one that put the slot there. So like, why wouldn't you want to show up? Yes, I think the hardest bit was definitely discipline and comparing yourself. Comparison.
Thief of joy.
Thief of joy. Especially in that beginning stage, the ghetto. The bloody ghetto. Sorry. Because you're just seeing all the Americans. This one bought her new Mercedes Benz. This one, she's opened up a new shop, and you're just there trying to isolate a natural lash that you can't isolate. 6 hours later, you're only halfway through one eye. It's mad.
In fact, let's even touch on that. Those beginning stages, yeah, because if you don't know as well, I dibble dabble in lashes as well, but yeah, whatever. But
she needs to come back, and she needs to come back. Anyway,
you're the only one that please. But anyway, those beginning stages, did you ever go through those like times where the set was taking too long?
How long did your first lash set take?
Don't ask me that question. Should I be honest with you? I did it across 2 days.
I hear it. I did a shift. I did 8 hours.
Yeah. It was 4 hours.
My sister laid there on the chair 8 hours. There was even tape on her eye. She was eating rice at one point. Yeah. 8 hours. My first lash set.
No, same.
Because to be fair, my sister, she does have really difficult lashes. So I really hit the ground running when it came to the lashes thing. She nearly could like collapse my whole lash career just with her lashes alone. I was like, no, I can't do this. So yeah, first set 8 hours. That beginning stage is so ghetto because you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what glue you're using, you don't know what tweezers, you don't know how to isolate. You're getting that, hey babe, my lashes fell out 2 days later. Like it's terrible. It's mad. Thank God for growth.
So how long did it take you to get to the hours that you're doing now?
So what? I do a lash set. So I can lash in 2.5 hours now. But like in terms of the full service, so like introductions, consultation, aftercare, all of that, I block out like 3 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, to get to that point, I would say like a year. I'm still working on my timings, but with me, I don't really mind how long it takes to do a lash set. It can take 2 hours or 4 hours. We're gonna get it done, sort of thing. And I want to do it to the best standard, basically. Yeah. So yeah.
Because when you have those people that come in with the full list of lashes,
I'm just telling them, look, just pull some out before you come. My best friend has so many lashes. I'm like, please, just pull some out before you come.
Same. My friend has a lot of lashes.
Because I think Emmanuela's lashes one time. Woo! Emmanuela will tell you, yeah, I was there for hours.
No, even when I was in Emmanuela's lashes for some time, Jesus help me.
It was so long.
She has
so many lashes.
So like her lashes, when I saw them,
they were full and thick and nice. Like she has Lash Tech Dreams lashes, but
they take so long.
It's so long.
Because she has first of all she has a lot of lashes, then she has layers. Her layers as well. I'm just like, but did you know everyone that I speak to, they're always like, I didn't know we had layers.
Really? So what, do they just think it's one long something? They just think it's one layer?
I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't know we had layers until I did my training.
Fair enough. Okay, so what's your worst experience with a lash tech, and what's your worst experience with like a client?
You know what, yeah? I'll be honest, I've been a bit blessed. I've actually not had a bad client.
Oh, thank God.
I don't really recall having a bad client. But first of all, it was in Birmingham. And I went to this girl's last year. And I'm not gonna lie, I like the lashes. The lashes look nice. And the only reason I went to her is because my lash tech in Birmingham, she moved to London.
Right.
And I was like, But I really needed them because like, obviously I was going on holiday. Okay, lashes are nice, cool. Get to Spain now, lashes are falling out. And obviously I know how to take care of lashes because I'm a lash tech. And then I messaged this girl. I messaged this girl. I was like, yeah, like my lashes are falling out. Like, and I showed her the pictures of everything, and she was just like, what did she even say? She was like, I can do a mini infill for £20.
Right.
And I was just like,
hold on.
Excuse me, it's been 4 days.
Sorry, wherever this is going, yeah, to the lash techs that require a mini fill, even though your attention, the lashes are falling out after a week.
4 days.
Close your business. Stop. Just stop your business. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Stop your business. The more you focus on money, the more it's going to run away from you, right? Because you've now lost a client for life. Because if you just literally said, oh, babe, you know what, when you come back, I'll give you money off, or I will info it for free, whatever, would you have not gone back? Just for the sheer customer service.
I would have gone.
Sorry.
Because the lashes were, like, I liked them. But the way they were falling out, by the end of my holiday, bear in mind, our holiday was only 5 days.
Ooh.
They were basically gone. And I was so angry because I had a concert the next day and I was looking like a rat. I even had to, and I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I even had to put like clusters on there.
Right.
And do you know what even made matters worse here? Oh, I could have punched this girl. What would have made matters worse? Do you know what made matters worse? She then posted on her story, when you take care of your lashes, they last. This is what it looks like when you take care of your lashes.
Don't take the back corner. Talk directly to me.
Don't go through the corners.
Talk directly to me. Because why are you doing no tea, no shade? But I'm sorry.
I blocked her so fast.
Oh no.
I blocked her so fast.
Like, there's a level of professionalism you have to have when it comes to your business. Like, and this is the difference between. Do you know what? Yeah, this is actually my issue with the current like beauty industry. As I want to say specifically in London, like we treat our businesses like side hustles.
Yeah.
When you treat your business like a quick, need to just make a quick £100 or like a side hustle, it's only gonna stay as small as a side hustle.
Yeah, facts.
You need to think about the long-term effects that like you're currently doing now that's going to affect your business long term. So even down to how you treat your customers from the DMs to how you treat them post treatment, that's what's going to keep, like that's the longevity, that's how you're going to keep your business going for longer. Like I feel, like people think that, oh yeah, like I'm booked up for the whole month, but you just got random new clients. I don't, honestly, I love my new clients, but there's something about my loyal clients that have my heart. One thing about my loyal, you need a 6 a.m. appointment, baby, I got you. I got you. Honestly, like I know my clients love me. Yeah, there was a time that I was, this was before my holiday, and I had no time to do any of my maintenance because I was getting my girls ready for their holiday and then like doing their lashes, and then also I was working back to back. Something within me just didn't give me enough time to like get my hair, nails, whatever done. So I was telling one of my loyal clients, she's followed me from when I was based in Nottingham, and she's followed me down to like London as well. I was basically telling her, oh, yeah, like I don't even have time to drop off my wig, She's like, I'll drop it off. I said, what? She's like, yeah, I'm going South East, because the hairstylist was based in South East. She's like, yeah, I'll drop it off, I'm going, like my cousin's near there. I said, oh, this wig wasn't chicken change, by the way. She said, yeah, I understand your reservation. She's like, oh, I send a video when I've dropped it off. She sent me a video, like, honestly, every 2 seconds I was checking my phone to see if the video was like, oh my gosh, if this hair has gone, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, you put your trust in the client.
Right. So she was like, oh yeah, I can understand your reservations. And I was just like, you know what, I don't even have time, so. Well, I have your card on file. If you really want to rob me, I'll rob you. I have your card on file. If that wig gets lost, I'll charge your card. No, I'm joking. She took a video of when she like dropped the hair off, like proper from the minute she like got to the house, and then literally video of her handing it over, and she was like, yeah. I had to give her money off her next set because I was like, for you to do that favour for me, for us to have that sort of rapport and relationship where we trust each other that much, it's like, that's what I mean, that my loyal clients do have my heart. Like my business wouldn't be there without them, and it's literally because of how much effort and love that I've shown into each of their services. That's why I mean, like, taking it's clients over currency, because when you chase the currency, you chase the money, like your clients aren't going to come back. It's all about retaining that clientele.
It's true. I hope people are writing this down. This is gems, you know.
Do you know what I've hated nowadays? Having to schedule in my friends. Not hated it, but like it's. I think, do you know what is it? Okay, for me personally, I've been trying to figure out work-life balance because the last since finishing uni, my life has just been work, and I honestly, hand on heart, I've neglected my friends, and I'm so sorry.
But they'll understand.
There's understanding and there's grace, and then it's now like, okay, you're actually taking a Michael. You're taking a Michael. And I feel like nowadays it's equally as important to pour into, like, yes, your career and business is important, but your friends are important as well.
Your friends are very important. Yeah.
And I think this time after uni especially, like for me personally, it's figuring out that balance of, okay, like, I can still see my friends, it's not all about work, it's not all about business, like, yes, chase the money or whatever,
It's
but...
so Igbo.
I'm sorry, you actually can't take the Igbo out of me.
So Igbo.
It's innate. It's like if that with the obono. I can eat obono every day, every night. Yeah, like it's still very important to include your friends, like scheduling in your friends. I hate the fact that I have to do it, but yeah.
It's long. Cause even like me, Divine and Donatella, we were meant to like just organise a time to just literally just sit and talk.
Yeah.
I haven't done it.
Right.
It's been like almost 3 weeks.
Damn. Okay.
It's like it's either I'm free and then they're not free, or they're free, I'm not free. Like it's so long.
Do you know what you should do? Get a shared calendar.
I don't even think that'll work. But even with that, yeah, since you rebranded and you've gotten a lot more clients, would you say that because you've, as you said, you haven't really seen your friends as much?
Yeah.
Would you say that a lot of your, like, not a lot, but would you say that a couple of your friends have kind of like taken a step back from your friendship and been like, I don't want to be friends with her again? Or not? Or your friends are just supportive?
I wouldn't say they've taken a step back. I would definitely say our dynamic has changed.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I would say, like, I would spend so much, like, you know, when your friends, secondary school, your friends with your life, as in,
My body?
My friends were like, it was like batting and bench with my friends.
Yeah,
do you get what I mean? Like, when you see me, you see them sort of thing. So when you kind of grown up with that sort of dynamic where you've grown up together, you've gone through secondary school together, even uni together, and then suddenly everybody's in their own financial lane, it's like, oh, okay, how are we now going to work this out? So I think in that sense that it's not like they've taken a step back. Maybe they have. I've maybe not have registered it as that, but I think the dynamic has definitely changed. In the sense of, like, we might not see each other as much, but I think fundamentally the love has just never changed.
Yeah.
And I think it's just always reassuring each other that, yeah, like, I still have a lot of love for you, which is why I say that I love you to my friends, because my love language is words of affirmation. So it's like, I will tell you, like, I love you, and my friend will be like, yeah, safe. Safe, innit? She'll say L-Y. I said, can you just say I love you back?
I feel like L-Y is a vibe. L-Y is actually a vibe.
She hates me, innit?
Even I don't say L-Y. Like.
Definitely dynamic has shifted, but I think with kind of figuring out, like, life, like, this early 20s period, that's bound to happen. Yeah. Because, you know, people move far away. Like, yeah, even my friend, she lives in Mali, like, even that dynamic from, we literally lived together. We lived in studios, but we basically lived together. Even that dynamic, it's changed from seeing each other every day, going library, to now just checking up on each other like once every 2 weeks. So, but yeah, the love has remained the same.
That's good. Do you have any other friends that, like, have businesses, so they're kind of like, I guess, understand in a way?
My other entrepreneur friends, we meet every quarter. I wish I could make it up. We meet like every quarter.
No, but I hear it though.
We schedule it.
I hear it. No, genuinely.
Quarter ends, yeah. Quarter ends.
But that's better than nothing.
I think, yeah, with my other entrepreneur friends, because we have the same sort of mindset, like very ambitious, like goal driven. Not to say that my other friends aren't like that, but I think being in the same entrepreneurial space, like you kind of get it. Where it's just kind of, we have a vision in mind. We're doing everything that we can in this time to get that done in this short space of time. So we get it of like, yeah, hey, how are you? Okay, good. How's business? Great. How's family? Great. It will literally be like a 15-minute call and then that's it.
Well, that's good that you guys have that understanding.
It's nice to have that understanding, and also like if you're kind of in a bit of a slump, you have that support where you don't feel very isolated in your journey, because entrepreneurship can be very isolating, especially in like in your friendship group, or like maybe if your family isn't as entrepreneurial, it can almost feel like you're like pulling your hair out because nobody understands what you're going through. I was speaking to my friend recently and we both agreed that I think a lot of high achieving entrepreneurs, ambitious entrepreneurs, we have this like never ending desire to succeed. Like it will never become enough. Even when you've reached a certain point, it's like, okay, I need to keep going harder, I need to keep doing more, I need to keep doing more, and it's like when will you stop? Like rest.
Rest is not real.
Rest it's not a thing.
Rest is not real.
Yeah, it's just okay, you keep going, and then like you have to kind of learn to balance things of resting and then keep going, because then you have burnout. So
it's true. So in your early, I'm not in your early stages. Maybe actually, yeah, in your early stages.
I still feel like I'm in my early stages.
Girl,
I still feel like there's so much more.
There's
to do.
so much.
There's so much more to do.
There is a lot more to do.
This can't just be my end when I haven't.
Nah. But I feel like this is probably like, because I would say early stages are like the 8-hour sets. Those are like early stages.
Okay, those are baby stages.
Yeah, so I'll say like
I'm in my early years.
Middle stages.
I feel like I'm in early years.
Early years.
Yeah,
because you would say you're quote unquote 2 years in, even though it's longer. So yeah, okay, early stages. But let's say, yeah, early stages. Before you understood the importance of rest, burnout. How were you dealing with burnout?
I stopped. I quit. Honestly, I just quit.
What do you mean you quit?
I quit doing lashes. There was like, okay.
When was this?
When did I stop doing lashes? There was like a year that I stopped doing lashes. Yeah, there was like a year period that I stopped doing lashes.
First year, second year?
I think it was like first year.
When you were still working?
Yeah, I was doing Sitel.
Oh yeah, I do remember.
So I stopped
that.
doing lashes, and then I was doing Sitel at one point. Sitel, I would work from home job. Sitel was a time.
I was one of the few people that didn't do Sitel.
Sorry! I'm so sorry to you.
I'm so upset that I didn't do Sitel.
Sitel was, our time was had.
Everyone and their granddad was doing Sitel.
I will forever thank you, Tolu, for putting me onto Sitel. Oh! You're a wonderful individual. Burnout. Dealing with burnout. Honestly, the best way to deal with burnout is to just take a step back from your business. Because when it comes to burnout, it's you lose the drive and the passion that you originally had.
Facts.
For like your business, for your creative like ideas. So when you kind of lose that passion, it almost, you kind of, not to say that you put your identity into it, but you kind of lose a part of yourself where it's like, oh, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. You kind of feel purposeless, but you're never purposeless. So yeah, you just have to take a big step back and just really pour into yourself in that time. Do anything that will just kind of get you back to a place where you're like, okay, cool, I can get back into this and be okay. And it's also about pacing yourself as well. As much as like, yes, there's these big goals and big dreams and all these things that we need to achieve, but it's like, who says that they need to happen now? It's all in time, it's all in, like, you have to pace yourself. I think the journey would be really boring if you kind of made it into a sprint rather than a marathon.
Facts, yeah.
Have you ever experienced burnout?
Yes.
Burnout from like recording?
From pod?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, okay, so what, burnout in terms of ideas? Because as a creative, like, what, doesn't everything inspire you?
No.
Okay. No.
I'm not one of those creators, like, I feel like those creators are on a different level. I don't even like calling myself a creative, like, I'm just someone that
creates content.
Creates content, creates sport, do you know what I mean? But I feel like my type of burnout was like, I was just so tired, like, it got to a point I didn't even know what day it was.
Oh, swear?
I promise you.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't even know what day of the week it is. I don't know, I was just like straight go mode. I think this was probably around last year. I think, towards the end of last year, because I was like, I need to do something. So I just kept going. I was like, I'm flipping tired now. Like,
what, did you feel like physical exhaustion?
Physical, even like recently, I would say I experienced the burnout because I was here. I basically live here. I'm not gonna lie. I basically live here. So, and it's not just the recording. The recording is even the fun part of it. The editing, the admin part. Because there's admin in pod. People don't realize it. There's admin in pod. Editing, admin, what else is there? Creating the ideas. And it's just me. It's just me.
You know you feel burnt out when you walk into the door, you're like,
nah, it's just like
you sigh.
Literally, like I would literally be on my phone, I have to do this tomorrow. I have to edit tomorrow. Like it was a lot. So I was just like, you know what, I need to take a step back, and that's why I took a break. But when I started season 4, I took a very long. That's why there's a lot of breaks with 360. I'm not gonna lie, because once I start, I don't have to stop.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was just.
That's what I mean. You need to learn how to pace yourself.
Yeah, like, that's the thing.
It's because you have so many ideas. Being a creative, you just kind of, you're a sponge of ideas of just waiting to produce content. Like you need to be able to take a step back. What is gonna be what's going to resonate with me the most this
Yeah.
season. And okay, it's not just putting whatever sticks, it's okay, being very intentional with it. And I think when you become a bit more intentional with business or being a creative, it kind of, every step you have to be a bit more meticulous.
Facts.
So it's like, okay, I'm gonna take a step, but I can wait for a bit because this needs to happen first, or this needs to happen. So I think that's where the pace kind of pacing yourself comes in.
Facts. And I think this is so weird that I'm putting Kim Kardashian in. What she said was true. Like, organization is key.
Ooh,
Key. When you organize yourself, life gets a bit more easier. I think that's why season 4 has probably been the easiest season for me. Even though it's been a lot more to do, it's been like a bit easier because I've actually organised what I'm doing. Whereas the previous seasons, well, I guess season 3 I did organise myself, but first 2, hey,
vibes.
The first 2,
but
vibes.
That's okay, because if you didn't know about vibes, we didn't know what works, what doesn't. Like, you have to go through those very janky early stages. Like,
and you lot can tell, like, you lot can tell as well. But but at the end of the day, thank God for it. And even like you said, putting God at the centre of it makes it so much easier. Even with that, so how did you realise, okay, cool, I have to put God at the centre of what I'm doing?
What?
Let's get into it.
In your personal life, when you don't have God, it's a scary place.
Oh,
you know, I say it all the time, like, outside of the presence of God is the ghetto. It's the ghetto. I want to stay at my father's feet all the time. If I could, if I didn't have to work, I'd stay at my father's feet all the time. Because outside of his presence is the ghetto. I think for me, in my personal life, my faith became more important. And obviously, you can't pick and choose where you involve God. You have to, if you're going to give him everything, you give him everything. That's your finances, your business, your family, your emotions, your even just what you wear. You give him everything, you surrender everything. So I think once I kind of got to a point where I was like, God, I can't do this by myself. Like, you need to be in the driver's seat. I was like, okay, business as well, you need to be in the driver's seat. And the moment I gave it to God, I promise you, like, the dynamic of my business changed. I've never struggled with clients because this was like my part-time job during uni. So I was doing my degree. So I was doing my degree. I was working Primark at the time. So this was before I restarted in second year. And God bless the girls I lived with in second year. They pushed me to do it, pushed me to start again. And so I was starting again. I was also praying about, I said, okay, God, like, I'm starting this thing again. Like, direct me, like, bring the clients, God, like, I have this passion, like, basically allow things to just go smoothly, sort of thing. And literally since then, I've never really struggled with clients. I've never really, like, had a bad client. I think even the ideas that I have within business, it's literally just been Holy Spirit inspired. So,
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Give him all the glory, man.
All the glory.
All the glory.
All the glory. But has there ever been a time where, like, I won't say you've been like, God, why? But there's been like a hard time.
Oh yeah.
Like a hard time. Faith was tested.
Faith was tested big time. So you know when they say like God's time is just way better, way better. So I did an extra year at uni, and I don't tell a lot of people this because I'm so embarrassed at one time, but it is what it is. It's part of my story, Sha. So I did an extra year at uni, and if I didn't do that extra year, I wouldn't have my studio.
Oh really?
Yeah. It was in that. So I did an extra year. Obviously, I was doing less modules, so I had way more time on my hands. So it was in that year that so the summer that before I went back to my third year of uni, I was telling my mum, Mum, like, I want to get a studio. We're looking at studio prices. The cost of rent is terrible. So we were like, okay, what's other people done? So that's how I kind of got into the idea of creating a studio in my, like, becoming home based. And literally, if I didn't have that much time to dedicate to like the opening of the studio and stuff like that, because I had less modules, it wouldn't have existed. Wow. So during that time, obviously, not passing and going on into my final year was very hard, especially because I put a lot of my identity in my academics. Like I would say I'm quite a high achieving individual when it comes to my academics. So it was a big like knock to my confidence. Yeah. But obviously God knew better. He knew that I needed the studio. And even in that time when I was designing the studio and stuff like that, I kept having like the same image of what the studio currently looks like. And when I was like, oh wow, like I've seen this place before. Like I've seen this. I don't know why I've been here before, but I've seen this place before. It was because God kept giving me the idea of the studio. So yeah, that time was hard. Seeing all your friends kind of move on with life, graduating and stuff. Well, God's timing is always the best.
God's time is the best time, man. God's time is the best. There's always a reason. No.
As my grandma says, like, you don't know the reason God has made it this way.
It's true. What's it called? With your clients here, do you like? I know some people they're like, oh, you can always evangelize in any type of way that you can. You can even do it to your clients. Have you ever done that before?
Yeah.
Like introduce your clients to, I guess, the concept of Christ.
I don't know if I've introduced the concept of Christ, but I think the way that I always want to show myself is my clients might be the only Bible that they might ever encounter. So it's just showing the love of Christ to my clients and showing that basically showing what love is, like that patience, that kindness, that, you know, what God calls love. I don't know, I maybe evangelize in my own little way, you know. Sometimes I play gospel music with clients. Even I've got like scriptures on the wall and stuff like that. I think it's just setting an environment up where God can really just do what he needs to. So praying before my clients is really important. It's become very, very important to me because you don't know what spirits you're going to be interacting, especially with new people. People are coming from everywhere, just bringing anything into that place. So it's just kind of commanding that place, being a place of like where the Holy Spirit dwells. So sometimes it's not necessarily speaking the name of Jesus, which I don't have a problem with. Like I have conversations like this with my clients sometimes, which is very refreshing. Other times it's just, okay, God, whatever you want me to do with your daughter in this time, if it's just pray over her, whatever, in my own heart, if it's just praying over her or just something that you want me to say to her, like use me, less of me and more of you in this time.
Facts, yeah.
Do you get? So it's not direct evangelism, but it's kind of like, okay, this is your business, what do you need? This is not a mistake that she's come here. What is that? What is it that you need me to do in this time? So it's just surrendering myself to God.
That's good.
It's not always easy. It's not always easy. Stop. Are we doing a blind ranking now?
Yep.
Oh no.
Do you know why? It's because when I said, oh yeah, like you're saying it, like, and she was talking about Bono, I said, you don't think this brand? Anyway,
oh my god.
That's even giving you lot a bit of insight into what this brand ranking is going to be. I literally changed it last minute, as I did with Enoch and Alex one. We're going to be blind ranking Nigerian food.
Oh no. Disclaimer, guys. I have some very unpopular opinions regarding where certain Nigerian food should be ranked, so don't shoot me. Thanks.
Okay, there's gonna be 5 things. Let's make this make sense. Amara's Igbo and I am Yoruba and Edo. So there's some foods that I have that she's never had okra and stew before.
Sorry, okay, I really want to know when this became a thing. I just need to know it because I've only ever had okra and pounded jam. I don't know when stew was added into the equation.
It's not like basically. Is that blended okra? Season it. That's it. That's the okra. And then you have like red stew that you have with rice and stew, and you mix it together. It is so nice with pounded yam.
Not pounded yam.
It's so nice. I'm having that today.
Pounded yam is crazy.
It's so nice. And then, do you have abula?
No.
So no, I don't know abula anyway. But abula, you had F4 for the first time when...
Had F4 for the first time the other day.
Exactly, I grew up on F4, so it's kind of like...
Yeah, there's a bit of discrepancies.
Yeah, so I need to make sure it's like...
It's a list that is going to make my brain think.
Yeah, okay. That is like things that we can both relate to. Okay. First one. Egusi and pounded jam.
If you hear my sound effects, it's because I'm trying to taste it in my mouth.
By the way, she can't change this list.
I'm trying to taste it in my mouth. 4. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not bottom barrel, but it's not something that is like up there for me.
Suya.
suya here or suya like back home?
Back home.
Ooh!
Suya here doesn't count.
Suya back home with the suya seasoning.
And that little onion on the side.
2.
2.
It's not a top up there. Like there's something above suya. Like, we'll get to it.
Rice and stew.
I've been saying this is a staple. This is a delicacy, guys. Rice, stew. We even said the beef with the stew, with the plantain on the. Oh no, man, that's a bad boy meal. That is a bad boy meal. That's no longer struggle meal. Like that's a good meal.
That's protein. That's a good meal.
Passing McDonald's, there's rice and stew at home. That's fine. I can't put that as a top. That's crazy. That's crazy. 3.
That's alright. Jollof rice and chicken.
1.
1.
That's an easy one for me.
Last one.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Flips.
And powdered jam.
Oh my god. Do you know what? Top 5. That's fine. It makes top 5 because you know people that have done like the blind ranking. That's 10. If putting oven or anything less than 5 is crazy. So I'll take it.
Yeah, but this is basically like the last.
Out of 10. I know. Oh my gosh. I should have put rice and stew as 5 and then obono as 2. No, as 1.
Jollof rice will stay as 1. Okay.
Yeah, do you know what is, yeah? Jollof rice is, because I've had some really, really good jollof rice in my life, I'm like, I could definitely have this often, yeah. So yeah, obono would have to stay 5, unfortunately. Oh, I should have seen that coming.
Yeah, you should have.
Oh no.
This is my list.
Okay.
1 is jollof rice.
That's so wild to me. I wanna punch myself for that. Right.
2 is suya. 3 is rice and stew.
Rice and stew above obono is wild.
Rice and stew below suya is even crazy.
No, it's not.
Suya is like, rice and stew is a meal. Suya is a snack.
Yeah, but it's a snack that I can snack on for a while.
True, to be fair. 4 is egusi and pounded jam.
5 is obono. That actually makes me sad. I should have made obono above egusi and stew, but it's fine. It's fine. What's your list?
You know what? This is a calm list, you know.
I don't think it's... Wait, your list?
No, your one. To be fair, I'll put jollof rice first.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, jollof rice or efo? I know efo's not on the list, but jollof rice or efo? Yeah.
That's number 1.
This is an easy one.
For me, F1 is number 1.
Okay, cool. Okay.
F1 pounded jam.
F1 pounded jam.
With some super mold.
People that don't like super mold actually scare me.
They're babies. I promise you.
They're babies.
No, you're baby. Like, what's your problem? I used to use a fork here. I've upgraded to spoon now.
Sorry?
It will change your life. I promise you.
Spoon?
I promise you. It will. Because when, like, my cousin's friend was like, yeah, I use a spoon now. But she's proper Nige. Like, she's born and raised Nige. So, I was like, spoon? Like, what are you talking about? She was just like, no, you get the soup and you get the jam and it's just so... I was like, you know what, let me try this.
Teaspoon I can hear.
No, spoon. It's big back, but it works.
That's mad big back. That's mad big back.
Big back, but I'm telling you, it works.
Because you know how big, like, a table's... A fork you can at least control the fork.
You know, I can never go back to fork now. I can never go back to a fork now. Like, I don't understand people that eat rice with a spoon. I feel like that's big back because where you run into.
Yeah.
That's different. But I feel like
I use a fork for rice.
Yeah, I use a fork for rice like a normal person.
Demure, very mindful.
You know, very mindful. You know, polite. Like, flipping eating rice with a spoon. Like, what are you doing? Like, but I just feel like you hear what it's making bad noise. Like, why are you running?
No. Like, and then you're screaming on the no.
I just feel like it just makes me angry. Like, but with pounded jam is different because
this one,
because you know what it is. The spoon, yeah, it acts as, you know, a vessel to collect the soup. So you know, with a fork here, sometimes you struggle to get a lot of the soup.
I get that, yeah, because it's falling in between.
Yeah, it just acts like a ladle. Please, it will change your whole trajectory.
I'm gonna try. If I don't like it,
If you don't like it, then fair enough. But at least you try it.
you know, I'm gonna like. If I find it, and you don't, what should I do to you? What should I do to you if I don't like it? What can go back to your fork? Is it the rest of your list?
Oh yeah. So wait. Okay. Cool.
Jollof rice.
No, because you switched it to F4 in it.
Okay. No. So no, do the original list.
Okay, original list. I'll put jollof rice first,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll put rice and stew, and I'll explain this. Then I'll put suya. Then I'll put ogbono. Then egusi.
See, that list makes sense to me.
Really?
That list makes way more sense to me. But obviously, you knew what was gonna be on the thing.
Yeah,
so.
but I don't like. Sorry, I don't like ogbono anymore. I know.
Guys, it's been real. It's been really nice.
But you know what it is? No, let me explain.
What is this ogbono slander? Because
No,
I feel like I have to really fight for my people.
No. Let me, like, I grew up on ogbono. I used to love ogbono. Like, I think for me it was F4, then it was ogbono. That's always been
right. Okay, yeah.
So then my mom just kept making it, kept making it, and I just got so tired of the taste.
Okay.
So I just don't really like it anymore. But it's like how I don't really like egusi anymore.
Right.
Because
Okay.
I kept eating it. That's why I didn't like rice and stew anymore. Once
when you eat too much,
I just don't really. That's why I don't like.
It's
my sister loves it. In my house, we love
rare
it.
commodity in the house.
Ogbono's really nice.
Because it's, do you know what it is, yeah? It's when my grandma makes it. Obviously, God bless her, she's a bit older now, innit? So now it's just, she just stands there and we make it. But it's not made the same. Like, there's no love there. There's no love in the ogbono anymore. Moi moi and custard is amazing, by the way.
Yeah, guys, thank you for listening to this episode.
No, wait, hold on, hear me out. Do you know what I love about moi moi is how versatile it is as a produce.
For you lot that are not Nigerian, moi moi is flipping beans, bro.
And beans.
And you're saying that you're having beans with custard.
Beans, no, okay.
Are we talking about Nigerian custard? Or custard as in ambrosia?
No, not ambrosia.
Oh,
powdered custard. So Nigerian, I think it's Nigerian custard.
Maybe it's Nigerian. Nigerian custard stinks, man.
Honestly, moi moi and custard. There was a time I used to bang out moi moi and custard. Like, it was, I think, what year was that? It was the year that I used to do athletics. So I used to come home and eat moi moi and custard after training. That's how I ended up being the fastest girl in my borough. Moi moi and custard.
I'm actually just so upset right now.
Or Accra with agege bread. Oh God, what good food! What good food! Oh, such good food, man. I cannot wait to serve my children moi moi and custard. Yeah. They're gonna enjoy it. They're gonna lick their fingers and say thank you, mum.
You know what, yeah? We actually do have to come to an end right now. And this is a perfect place to leave off with that thought. So,
love it.
Amara, please plug your things. Plug your business and all that you're doing.
You can find me at AKBE Studios, at AKBE Studios, all one word, on Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, if you want to get lashes that are designed to last for your every moment, come get lashed by AK.
Period, yeah. I'll put that in the description. Check it out. Yeah. Thanks for coming on. I hope you enjoyed.
I did. This was really fun.
Yay.
It was a nice little catch up.
Nice little catch up.
Make sure you guys subscribe to 360 Chat podcast.
Period.
Effie's working overtime, man. The content that she's putting out, some of your favourite content creators could never.
They will be good.
No, they could never. Because she's just the best at doing it right now.
Thank you. So yeah. Thanks. So yeah, as she said, follow the 360 socials. And yeah, guys, we'll catch you in the next episode.
Bye.
See y'all.